This boy was born timid and fearful, yet he still threw a punch at a school bully, all because the guy dared to mock his hairstyle. By the time he stopped, the bully's face was barely recognizable, but the next second, that same battered face began to heal at an impossible speed. Not only did his broken nose restore itself instantly, it twisted in a bizarre way, turning into an ugly, pig-like snout. The sight left Jotaro Kujo completely stunned. He never expected that even in a backwater town like Morio, there would be stand users. The boy's name was Josuk. Because of how his name sounds, classmates nicknamed him Jojo. He was actually the person Jotaro had come looking for, the illegitimate son of his grandfather Joseph Joestar. And, at the same time, his uncle, who was 13 years younger than him. Jotaro had come to Morio to settle inheritance matters. He had barely stepped into town when a short boy accidentally bumped into his leg. Just as Jotaro was about to walk away, a commotion suddenly broke out behind him. A group of delinquents was extorting a boy. One of them slapped him hard across the face. Yet instead of getting angry, the boy bowed 90 degrees and apologized. The delinquents clearly weren't satisfied. They smashed the boy's girdle into a stone pillar and ordered him to immediately take off his uniform and hand over all his money. The boy's submissive attitude disappointed Jotaro. As a bystander, he had no intention of stepping in.
1年 B 組東方丈介です。
What happened next, however, completely shocked him. One of the delinquents mocked Josuk's hairstyle, saying it looked like Astro Boy. In that instant, Josuk snapped. He took them all down in just a few moves. Strangely enough, the turtle he picked up was instantly healed. And then, the injured delinquents themselves began to recover at an astonishing speed. But one of them was left with a permanently pig-shaped nose. After seeing everything, Jotaro stepped forward and revealed his identity. He explained that, to prevent the old man from suddenly kicking the bucket before the inheritance was settled, he had been investigating the Joestar family lineage. That's when he discovered there was another son living in Morio, which meant this boy also had a legitimate claim to the inheritance, a fortune worth hundreds of billions of yen. Jotaro also mentioned that this matter had caused quite a stir within the Joestar family. However, Josuk's reaction was completely unexpected. He didn't fight back. Instead, he bowed deeply and apologized. Jotaro had actually been prepared to get hit, but this outcome caught him off guard. Just then, a group of schoolgirls walked by, excitedly talking about Josuk's stylish hair. The noise annoyed Jotaro slightly. He told Josuk to quickly get rid of them and end this pointless hair discussion. But what he didn't know was, Josuk's hairstyle was his ultimate trigger, and Jotaro had just unknowingly set it off.